She's wondering if it's gonna feel like she's forever. Wondering if it's gonna feel like this whenever she leaves her safe space. She leaves her safe space. Wondering.
If you're new to the channel, my name is Zakia. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. On this channel, I share everything from home to decor to lifestyle. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing a small bathroom makeover, and I'll be sharing simple tips to elevate your bathroom. So I've cleared everything out of the bathroom, and it is a little bit difficult to get a full shot of everything in this bathroom just because it is so small. All of the bathrooms in this home are incredibly small because it's an older home. So that is one of the issues that I deal with in our house, is trying to maximize this space. And I'm sure that many of you probably deal with that same issue. So I'm going to touch on that today, and we're going to go over some ways that you can make your space feel larger and more functional. And we're also going to talk about ways that you can turn ordinary building materials into something a little bit more special in your bathroom on a very limited budget. Bathrooms can be really expensive to renovate and to make over, but we definitely used a few tricks in order to make it a little bit more economical for us. Now, I love pink just as much as the next person, but this is what our original bathroom looked like up here. It was covered in a thick pink tile with black accents and trim, and we actually lived with it like that for a little while. So I got very familiar with that look, and it also felt a lot smaller at that time because there was a much larger vanity in here that stuck out a little bit more horizontally. I decided to go with a vanity that was a little bit flatter but a little bit taller so that I could retain the storage space. And most of the fixtures in here are brass, and you can clearly see the difference between the unlacquered brass and the lacquered brass. These sconces are not lacquered, and you can see that they have really patinaed and really changed quite a bit, whereas the faucet is lacquered and it looks as beautiful as it did the first day we installed it. The vanity is a piece that I really love. It was actually a piece of furniture that I got at Home Goods years ago, and we repurposed it to make it into a vanity. Now, buying a vanity that looks like this already made would have definitely cost us a lot more money because our vanity has a really unique look and style. But using a piece of pre-existing furniture from a place like Home Goods that is relatively inexpensive saved quite a bit of money. I also chose really unique fixtures in this bathroom, like this shower fixture, which I actually don't think I can recommend. It works just fine, but we weren't able to get a perfect installation. So even though I'm okay with that, I wouldn't want to suggest it for you guys. But I did want to show it to you because I want to show you guys that by choosing more unique fixtures in a bathroom, you can really add a lot of personality and a lot of style, especially if you're keeping everything else in that bathroom fairly simple. And there are so many inexpensive choices when it comes to fixtures today. You can shop Amazon or Wayfair or even Home Depot and Lowe's. We used a travertine subway tile on the floors, and I was imagining it as this old world, really classic sort of flooring that would always look great over time. And it works in this bathroom since everything else is really light and bright and fresh. So today I chose to go with this white cotton shower curtain from Target, and I also chose these gold shower hooks from Target. Both of these items were very inexpensive, and I will link them down in the description box. One of the things that we did to make the shower area feel a little bit larger was to use a curved shower rod, and this will just add a few more inches to that space, so you're gonna feel like you have a little bit more room. For the tile inside the shower, I actually chose to use a large scale subway tile, and this was very inexpensive. In order to elevate this tile, we carved out a space to create an alcove. That way we would have more room for storage. And once again, being in the shower, you feel like you have a little bit more space and a little bit more room when you have that alcove. And we also trimmed it out and installed it in a herringbone pattern. Being creative with your materials and doing something a little bit unexpected with ordinary everyday materials is really going to save you a lot of money when it comes to your bathroom renovations. Now, if you went shopping with me at Home Goods in my last video, you would have seen these pictures. And right now, hubby is lending me a helping hand in getting them up. I don't know what it is. I will literally build a piece of furniture and try any DIY. But when it comes to putting holes in the wall, for some reason, I just get a little bit of anxiety about that. And I'm not sure if I'm the only one who feels like that. Let me know down in the comment section, what is it when it comes to home repairs or DIY that intimidates you? Another space maximizing trick that we used in this bathroom was that we created shelves between the studs. So my husband opened up the wall and made this inset, and all I did was use simple pieces of wood to create these shelves, and the wood provides a nice contrast with all of the white in the bathroom and also sort of ties in with the color of the marble on the floor. And what I'm doing now is just styling these shelves really inexpensively. I'm using these canisters from the Container Store, and I'm so excited. I have a tour of the Container Store planned for you guys. I really, really love that store. If you are big on organization or you need organization tips, you are going to want to watch that video. I also picked up some lacquered containers like this one from the Container Store, and I think this is so beautiful for storage and totally functional in a bathroom space. These are really inexpensive ways to keep out the things that you need to keep out in the bathroom without having them on full display and being able to contain them in a way that is beautiful. I like to use these pre-folded paper towels in the bathroom, and I bought this tray hoping that they would fit perfectly, but they are a little bit long. They did have a longer tray, so I will probably return this tray and pick up the longer one. I bought this candle a few months back in a haul, and it is so beautiful and luxurious looking that I definitely wanted to include it in this makeover so I could show you guys what a big difference these small touches make when you are accessorizing and styling your space. This can really, really add a lot of luxury to your bathroom. And you can really use these tips no matter what your decor style is. I was going for an updated, fresh, classic style in this bathroom. Another trick for a really small space is to use a really cohesive color palette. You don't want a ton of different colors competing in such a small space. This is the rug that I picked up, and I really love using rugs like this that are flat and washable and have really pretty designs. However, I didn't really like the blue in this rug, so I will be sending that back, but I might try for another color. So in the meantime, I picked up this bath mat from Target, and it is from the Casa Luna line, and I just really like the really organic texture of it and the neutral color. If you really want to create a beautiful, luxurious bathroom space, do not be afraid to accessorize and to make all of your functional things as beautiful as possible. Especially in such a small space, you can feel free to go all out and really make everything count. Another really important part of elevating your bathroom that a lot of people often neglect is the window coverings. A lot of times people pay attention to the decor and the functionality, but then they sort of fall off when it comes to the window coverings and throw anything up there. But the window coverings can really, really elevate that space. I am using a Roman shade from IKEA. It's the Ring Bloma. I will leave it down in the description box, but it could not be easier to install and to use, and it is very inexpensive. Roman shades are great in a bathroom, and you can also use curtains. Just use a really beautiful curtain rod. Whatever you choose, just make sure that it allows light to fill the room during the daytime. You definitely want that element of light in your bathroom. Light in and of itself is an element that really just bathes everything in beauty. Be sure to use items in your bathroom that combine form and function. So instead of a plastic loofah sponge, use a beautiful wood dry brush. I hope I've been able to give you guys some tips to elevate your bathroom spaces, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe, comment, like, and share. Thank you so much for being here. Until next time.